Not much. What are you up to?
I gotta write this paper for my class. Prompt is, what makes us human? But like, I can't think of anything good to write about.
What do you mean?
Dude, history sucks. It's just nothing but war, genocide, and poverty.
Actually, you'd be surprised at the amount of compassion and selflessness that humanity is capable of, even today.
Really, you think so?
Here, let me just show you.
Many ancient cultures had traditions of charity and almsgiving. In Buddhism, the giving of alms was seen as the first step on the path to nirvana. As a form of practice, almsgiving focused on the idea of generosity towards other sentient beings and its inherent good for society. Christianity also has a strong tradition of charity. In many churches, giving alms was an expression of love, similar to God's love of humanity. Many charitable groups have roots in the Christian tradition of almsgiving, whether it be money or some other form of charity. In Islam, almsgiving is one of the 5 pillars of the Islamic faith. It's considered an act of worship and emphasizes setting aside money for the poor, like pruning a plant, balancing society. Jewish charitable tradition is seen as one of the greatest deeds one can do. It's regarded as a form of penance, but also as a form of strengthening the community as a whole.
But what about genocide, events like the Holocaust?
St. Maximilian Kolbe is a great example of compassion during genocide. When the Germans invaded Poland, St. Kolbe provided shelter for over 2,000 Jews. After the Gestapo imprisoned him, he was transferred to Auschwitz. To punish the prisoners for an earlier escape, the deputy commander selected 10 men to be starved to death. When one of the men cried out, lamenting his wife and children, Kolbe volunteered to take his place.
Wow, he wasn't even chosen, but he still volunteered?
Exactly. Even in a place of despair and terror, St. Maximilian Kolbe was still able to practice compassion. Mother Teresa is another example of great human compassion. Besides founding the Missionaries of Charity, an organization dedicated to help those sick with HIV and AIDS, provide food for the hungry and run orphanages and schools for needy children, Mother Teresa spent much of her time going throughout Calcutta and other parts of the world, administering medical care and providing for what she called the poorest among the poor. She was prominent in the slums of Calcutta and spent much of her time caring for the children who were afflicted with various illnesses.
Well, that's all true for the past, but
people such as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett are known for their large role in charity today. Groups such as the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the Red Cross, to name a few, are doing compassionate work all over the globe.
Wow, I guess it is compassion that really makes us all human. You know, from all those examples, it seems like despite the severity of the human condition, there are moments that really bring us all together.
Exactly. Despite being the most atrocious events, humanity has the ability to really stand up and make great acts of compassion. So, even though we do wrong, we also do great good.
Thanks, Mitch. Now I can get this paper done.
Now you're getting it.